What's good? I'm checking. I'm back in the review dojo, and this time I'll be reviewing I think it's the GT Toys or the Dasin model Bankai Ichigo action figure. Now, I was so happy and excited when I seen 5K Toys post the picture of this figure on the Instagram page. I instantly went and pre-ordered it. Like, I had to have it. Like, when the first Ichigo figure came out, I was disappointed because it was only his Shikai form, but I got the feeling that they were going to do the Bankai Ichigo. And once it was posted, I knew I had to have it, and especially because of the fact that it came with the partial hollow mask. Now, they will be releasing the white hollow or inner hollow Ichigo figure. I will be getting that figure too. I will be getting it. And I will be doing a review of it. But for now, we're just going to focus on the Bankai Ichigo. And since the partial hollow mask or half hollow mask is my favorite version of Ichigo, back when it first happened when he was fighting Byakuya, that has always been my favorite version of Ichigo. That's how I'm going to leave him for the rest of this review. Now here's Ichigo in a more neutral pose. I removed the sword to get a better look at him, but as you can see, like, this really looks like Ichigo. Now, I usually don't like cloth on figures. Like, I just don't like it because what if the cloth gets dirty? You have to take it off and wash it or whatever. But sorry about that. I generally don't like, cloth figures. Well, cloth on figures. But, I mean, it works sometimes, like capes and things like that. But otherwise, I'm not too big of a fan of it. And honestly, I'm with this figure, like, the clothes do seem a little bit baggy. They do seem a little baggy, but I mean, it's Bleach. Like, a lot of the way the outfits fit is tight in some places and it's baggy in a lot of places. But other than that, this figure looks amazing. Now here's a close-up look at the figure. As you can see, it looks like Ichigo. It looks like Ichigo from Bleach. I mean, there's really not a lot going on. I mean, it's black. Oh, I never noticed all this extra lint and stuff on him. Like, I don't know where that came from. Like, I haven't really taken him out that much, but as you can see, the outfit is nicely done, down to his sandals. I always thought for some reason I'm thinking that his sandals and socks were black, but I think that's the inner white Ichigo. But anyway, as you can see, it's just not really much going on. It's just, his Bankai outfit. It's a simple black cloak. It represents the amount of power that he has. Just focus more on his accessories. First off, zoom out a bit. We'll focus on his sword, his Tensa Zangetsu, and as you can see, the sword is supposed to be all black, but they gave it like a silver trim, I guess, to give that shiny blade effect. I mean, it's cool. I understand why they may have done it. It's a cool detail, but as you can see, the handle, the guard is all black. It does give that, Bankai symbol. It's etched in detail, but on the back of it is just solid plastic, so yeah. And then the handle or the sword, it's black with the red diamonds, and then we have the pommel with the chain. It's a plastic chain. I mean, there was really no need for a real chain except for the fact that I feel like if you're not careful, a lot of people are gonna break this. A lot of people will break this. Like, It's gonna happen inevitably for some people, but the sword is cool. They also gave him another sword that's sheathed, even though he never sheaths his sword, not even his shikai. But the sword is removable. It's a partial blade, and it's removable. I mean, this is a cool sheath. You can probably use it for another figure. I mean, but other than that, I mean, it's the sword, the partial sword is like the exact same as the other sword. Here we have a pair of sword gripping hands, more open grip type hands, and a pair of more open palm relaxed type hands. And here we have a normal Ichigo, you know, kind of smiling face sculpt. A neutral expression face. This is how Ichigo looks most of the time. Full hollow mask face. Another side, looking off to the side face for the partial hollow mask. Like you just remove the mask from the face and just poured it in right there, as you can see. And here, more excited teeth gritting partial hollow mask face. Also, a front hair piece for the full hollow mask, and a full hair front hair piece for the normal regular face of Ichigo. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this mask so you can see how it works. Like basically like that. And as you can see, he's wearing the hair piece for the partial hollow mask. And you just pull it out and plug it back in. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I did not want to take it off. I almost dropped it. Just take it off, pour it in, just like that. And now we move on to his articulation. Alright, he can look up that much, you know. He can't look down that well. I mean, I thought the neck was like two separate joints, but it's not. It's not a separate joint. Ab crunch, he can bend back that much. Ooh, 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 Jesus! I popped him. Like, ooh, I popped that socket. Ugh, please be careful, people. There's a lot of paint on this ball socket too, as you can see on the inside of the figure. Just be careful. Ooh, ooh. I feel like I'm breaking him. He can bend forward that much. He can bend back that much. Oh, ooh, Jesus. Arms can go up that much. I feel like there's a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows can bend in that much. Ball joint hinge, wrist, you know, full articulation. Well, a wide range of articulation. Sorry for the wrist. Legs can go up that much, back that much. Double jointed knees, you know. Ankle pivot that much, swivel. No toe hinge though, no toe hinge. So it's, I mean, he has a really good articulation. I gotta turn this. I'm just destroying the figure. Oh, okay. I get. Okay. I get a chance to finally review this guy, and I'm completely destroying him. So, action figure reviews never go the way you hope they do. All right, and now for the height of the figure, from the bottom of his foot up to his head, he stands about a little under 7 1/4 inches tall. I mean, it's a really tall figure. It's not 1/12 scale. I think it's 1/10 scale. And I've heard people complain about the figure being too tall. But in Bleach, the characters are drawn to be very tall and lanky, so the 1/10 scale actually fits Ichigo. Like, I know that his official bio says he's like, what, like, I think between like 5'6" and 5'9" or whatever. But he looks like he's like over 6 feet tall in the anime. Like, he looks really tall. Mainly because of the style that Kubo draws. In the style in which Kubo draws. So, most Bleach characters, they look tall. Like, they look very tall and lanky. So, this really fits. Alright, so now we move on to size comparisons. And I decided to go with all figures of Shonen characters. Shonen main protagonists, actually. I'll say, okay, so from this side we have the Revotech Deku, the SH Figure Watch Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Deku from My Hero Academia. Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. The one-shot toys or Dasin model Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. The SH Figure Arts Best Selection Naruto Uzumaki. The Kong Studios Capsule Corp Gi Goku from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. And the Figma Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. Now, as you can see, Team Shonen is fully assembled. Yep. I really like this. This is like my favorite shot of this whole review. Like, I've been wanting to review him, and I knew that I wanted to have all these figures out. And a lot of these figures I haven't taken out for a while. Like, I haven't taken, well, actually most of these figures out. I haven't taken most of them out in a while. Took them out specifically for this review. Alright, so overall, I love this figure. Like, actually, this figure is my figure of the month for October. I created a new system in order for me to come up with my top 10 figures of the year. And my top 10 figures will consist of my figure of the month for each month. So that's how I did that. Even though I've just recently started doing figure reviews. Started getting back into doing figure reviews because I used to do bootleg figure reviews, but I stopped because of what was going on last year. And I'm starting to reassume there are a couple of bootleg figures that I will be doing. They'll be a part of the review dojo and my old bootleg figure playlist. But like I said, overall, this is my figure of the month for October. And I found out that they will be making a Aizen figure. Sosuke Aizen, they will be doing him. And yeah. Anywho, I want to give glory and honor to God for all that He's done for me. I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this video all the way through. Thank you to all my recent subscribers. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, it's been real.